Hey there, this is Blake Levine, and this morning I want to do a video called Bipolar Stock Market. So for many years of my life, I've followed the ups and downs of the stock market, including the Dow Jones, and the S&P, and the NASDAQ, and even some international markets. And it's come to my attention that after 2008, lots of stocks have went up. The markets have gone in a direction that's usually mostly positive. And I started to think about possibly figuring out for this year, which is 2017, and then 2018 and 2019, my predictions of what will happen for the stock market. I want to talk about why I think there's some bipolar issues with the stock market. For example, many companies are buying back lots of stock. That's helping to keep the prices inflated. Many people don't know what assets to hold. They're worried if they take their money out of the stock market, they may not have any other alternative. Banks seem to have pretty low interest rates in the September and October of 2017. So there's really nowhere else to put your money. And the question is, many people wonder if it's a Ponzi scheme. Because what I know of a Ponzi scheme is everybody puts stuff in, and when everybody wants to take it out, they can't. And I wonder if everybody took their money all out at once, if that would happen. But what I want to share to you is that part of why the stock market may need to go up is because if the companies have enough money, they may offer good jobs. I don't mean jobs for $7 an hour or in factories in other countries paying $2 a day, but they may have to up wages so that people can afford to live. And I'm just sharing that so far 2017 hasn't been a remarkable year for the stocks I've watched. I'm taking a look at a lot of companies, things like Walmart and Coca-Cola and Alibaba. Baba's done pretty well, but many of the stocks like Walmart and Coca-Cola haven't. I'm saying to myself, if the stock market's doing so well, how come these companies like Walmart, where so many people shop, aren't growing? And Amazon keeps seeming to go up, but not that much. And I've had the opportunity to trade options, which are the ability to buy stocks and have a large return if they go up. And it's been very difficult to actually make that kind of large profit, even though I've had good ideas. For example, there was just a bunch of hurricanes, and Generac makes many generators where people can be able to buy a generator to keep their power on. I figured a lot of businesses and people would use that. Even after all these hurricanes, and I'm in Florida, we had Hurricane Irma. The stock didn't go up. It actually went down, and I had a similar experience where I bought something called the VIX, which is when there's anxiety in the markets, it's supposed to shoot up. And when I had the VIX VXX, it didn't go up nearly enough, and I would have turned a $200 investment into about $8,000. I ended up making about $20. So it seems like 2017 is a year that powerful forces are trying to stop people from making money trading. They want people just to buy stocks and never sell them. And I'm thinking to myself that people aren't going to want to do that. So 2018 is going to be a different year. I think it's going to be volatile because no matter what you think, it won't happen exactly as you want. Many people think if they just buy something like a Dow Jones tracking stock, if the market goes up, they'll make money. But people are going to try to leverage that because there's things called ETFs, which are exchange traded funds, and they track things like the Dow or the S&P, but it's very hard to make a large amount of money. And I think many of us that are involved in the stock market are in it not to double our money over 10 or 20 years, but we're looking to figure out how to get very rich. So I think 2018 is going to be a year where every guy's and woman that wants to trade in the stock market is going to try. Some will fail, some will succeed. I think 2017 may be the worst year for most traders and hedge funds because they're not really able to get the success. And even when they get something right, it doesn't go perfectly. So my prediction for 2018 is for you to buy what you love. Buy things that you believe in. Buy stocks that you figure will succeed. And then think about, will other people follow what you're doing? Or will it be too hard? I was just looking at something called Musical.ly because my daughter is on there. They make little songs that you can sing to, and I wanted to buy stocks in Musical.ly, but it's not public, and to be able to get part of the private money that's there, it's already possibly being sold, but you'd have to have a huge amount of money to buy private shares in a second market. So I think that 2017 will be a wash for most people. Someone just held all their money in the stock market, they may make 10 or 20%, but it's not going to seem that big of a deal. People think traders are making billions of dollars, and maybe Ackman and a few guys like that will figure out how to do it, but most will fail. 2018 is going to be a year that the little guy, a guy like me who's been trading options for 15 years, and no matter how good my idea is, it doesn't always work. It's going to be a year where it will work, and I will see success. And I think for you too, if you're really willing to go on the journey to learn how to trade and to make money and to sell and buy and to figure out what's good, or even if you want to hold for 30 years, 2018 is going to be your year. 2019 is going to be different. There's going to be climate changes that we won't understand. There'll be so many things happening in our world that some of us will give up trading, some of us will get better, and some of us will want to create a new market. I was thinking about a storm we had in Florida, and there was supposed to be so much water, and there were socks that you could basically buy, and socks were going up because it was going to be wet, we were going to have damp feet. I thought about people start a sock market where they'll sell socks when there's no socks. People sell water when there's no water. So 2019 will be a year that more people get involved in their own kinds of markets, and they'll leave the stock market alone. But I think for the rest of the 21st century, there will be a stock market, and it'll probably go up, but it'll be very hard to make so much money, and you'll probably have to do it for so many years, slowly and steadily, that if 30 years from now you quadruple your money, you won't really be that happy. Thank you for watching this. We do a life coaching program by phone. I'm happy to talk about stocks or investing or getting mentally stronger or setting your own goals or building your own business or whatever you'd like to do. You can learn about it on bipolaronline.com. That's bipolaronline.com. I also have BlakeLevineCoaching.com, and my cell phone is 213-304-9555. That's 213-304-9555. I only usually take messages, and if you want to pay for a session, I'm gladly happy to help.